Right, let's talk about wipes, baby wipes. So it's another really interesting thing that I find with parents. When they start using cloth nappies, they automatically use disposable wipes, and then the comments that come out is, "Oh, it's really annoying because then I've got to get rid of the wipe." And it's like, so why are you using disposable wipes? So you're washing the nappies, right? Yep. So why don't you use washable wipes? And they're like, "Oh, I hadn't even thought about that." And it's fascinating because when we were kids, our parents only used like muslin cloth or cotton flannels and water, and that was their wipes. And if they were going out, they'd stick it in a little container and take it out with them, or into a little bag, and they'd take it with them. Nowadays, we have this fixation on everything being disposable and throwaway so that it's easier. And forgetting that you can just get some flannels out of your cupboard and make yourself a whole set of wipes without actually spending a lot of money. I think that we worked out a couple of years ago that just like to buy your disposable wipes and use them for about 2.5 years will cost you between $500 and $700 for one child, just on wipes that you throw away. Or you can get yourself some flannels out of the hot water cupboard, and add water. That's all you need, and make yourself up some wipes. Now it's interesting though, because I get like one of the feedbacks I get is people like, "Oh, but it's cold. Like if you put water on here, then it would be cold." So I would want to run the hot tap to make the wipe warm and then wipe the baby's bottom. Honestly, the disposable wipes are cold, so that's not going to affect the child. Our parents just used water and a cotton cloth, and they didn't bother warming it up. It was just cold, no problems whatsoever. So what we did was, and how we did our wipes, was we used to just get them and fold them in half like that, like the whole lot as we got them out of the wash. Get a container similar to this, or an ice cream container. Stack all your wipes up in here. So at the beginning of the day, you would just chuck all the wipes in there, like that, and say have 10 to 12 wipes in there. And then what we would do is just grab, take the container to the, I'm just trying to put some more in there, take the container to the laundry sink, and just run some water over the top, and so the water would obviously pool in the bottom, and then all the wipes would absorb it in there, and then we would have wipes, stick the lid on it, and then stick it next to the change mat. We had ours on the floor, so we'd just have our sealed up container sitting next to the change mat on the floor. So when we went to go and change the baby, you just open the container, same as if you're using your disposable ones. Pick out your wipe, do your wipe business, and then we had an ice cream container on the other side of the change mat. So we're using our wipes from here, then we had a container on the other side, so you take the nappy off, put it in the container, use your wipe, put that in the container, deal with that after you've done the whole change with the baby. You can go and then deal with the nappy in the laundry or wherever you're going with it. So that worked out really well. So then if you're going out though, you want something that's a little bit more convenient. So you've got products like this here, which I thought was a great idea when I got sent this. So this is one of the Sistema lunch boxes, right? So what you can do is it's got a sandwich area at the top here. So I would have one of these in my car, right? So because even with a 10-year-old now, you still find that you need wipes at different times. You might go and have fish and chips at the beach and you need some wipes. And if you buy a packet of disposable wipes and stick them in the glove box and you've used one or two, say last time you were at the beach, you go to use them a couple of months later and they're all dry. So you have to add water to them anyway, just to make them wet again. So what we'll do is have a container like this inside the car. So you put your dry wipes up here, and then you've got a couple of compartments here, so you can wet your wipes. So get your drink bottle, tip some water in the back there, and then chuck your wipe in there, soak it up. So you get your wipe, stick it in there, soak it up, and then you use that wipe. And then when you're done, you just put it in the front and then it's empty. Or there's the lunchbox actually comes with this little container here. So if you want to add, say, a fragrance or something that's going to be a little bit more cut out the fat from your fish and chip fingers or something like that, then what you could do is put a little bit of white vinegar in here. So chuck your water in there, put a little bit of white vinegar with it, and then that will just help the wipe work slightly better. And yeah, but I mean, that's such an easy way to take wipes with you when you're out and about, and then having them at home. In your container at home as well. So you could do the same if you wanted to. If you're doing your wipes in the morning, roll them all up or fold them all up, stick them in your container. And if you want to have something, like a lot of people want to add something to the water, and so you can use white vinegar, which will stop, which is okay as long as it's not bamboo wipes. I wouldn't put it with bamboo wipes, but if it's just cotton wipes, you could stick a little bit of white vinegar with it, which would just give it quite a fresh sort of a fragrance and stop the, like if you had a couple of days with the wipes, it would stop it from smelling. But we tended just to use just good old water, and that was it. Some people make up, different fragrance sprays and all sorts of things, but we believe that, because somebody once said to me, don't you want the baby to smell like a baby? And I was like, yep, the baby smells just like a baby without adding fragrance. If I add fragrance, it's now a fragranced baby, not an unfragranced baby. So the baby smells just like a baby without fragrance. If you want to add fragrance, it's just for your own purpose, not for the baby's purpose. So just keep it simple. I mean, water, wipes, done. Save yourself hundreds of dollars. And out and about, set yourself up in the car, a little bit of white vinegar, a little bit of water, and some dry wipes, and you're good to go if you ever need them. It's all about just forward planning and making sure that you've got it ready. And if you can do it at one stage and get all your wipes ready for the day or for the 2 days ahead, it's not that much time, and you save yourself a lot of money. So that's it for me on wipes, and I'll be on with the next video on washing your nappies shortly.